Hello everybody. Alright, first off, the lighting in here is worse than ever because a light bulb went out, so I'm down to one light bulb. So Pac-Man first started off in Japan. It was called Pac-Man. Okay, it came out in 1980 in May. I'm also born in May, so pretty cool Pac-Man. The same year it was released here in the States, and it's just been a classic ever since. I mean, look at all the other games that came from it. I mean, we got Junior Pac-Man from it, we got Professor Pac-Man, we got the TV show, the cartoons Pac-Man, plus the newer adaptations of the cartoons Pac-Man. Not any recent ones, but there's been multiple cartoons of Pac-Man. We got Pac-Man Battle Royale, we got Baby Pac-Man, we got Super Pac-Man, we got the all-time classic Mrs. Pac-Man. Now this next part might not sound too crazy because $2.5 billion is like the budget for the Avengers movie. But think about that for our arcade game. They grossed $2.5 billion in quarters by the 90s for Pac-Man. That's crazy. I love this generic soda pop. You're not getting your product on my channel unless you pay me for it, Pepsi or generic pop company. Alright, let's check out this next guy real quick that beat Pac-Man.
I'm Billy Mitchell, video game player of the century. I did the world's first perfect score on Pac-Man, 3,333,360.
Now, if you wanted to beat Pac-Man or just try to get a high score, be real good at it, you couldn't just play it, okay? You had to learn the patterns, you had to figure it out. Check out what he does here in this next clip.
You have to take a corner down to 1/60th of a second in order to create perfect timing. And keep your eye right here, right here.
Now, if you know something I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to do that over 29,000 times. That little trick there. This game is way too hard for me, I'll tell you that right now. For some of you, I don't know what you were doing in 2010, but in 2010 was the 30th anniversary for Pac-Man. And for me, I was in school. I was in 9th grade, and I remember in my computer class, I remember playing this because Google would have 30th anniversary thing. You know, Google always changes how it spells out, like Google for holidays and stuff. They had Pac-Man going, they had like the Google letters set up. I'll put up an image here. And you had to play Pac-Man through that. And I remember just getting on Google and I would just play it. I'd be like, this is so cool. And it's estimated that in 2010, that Google image was played over by 1 billion people. And moving on to other stuff, Pac-Man's had a ton of merch over the years. I mean, countless figures, t-shirts, and just all sorts of craziness. And if you're cool like me, you got plug and play. Also, multiple plug and plays. I remember having my cousin had a Mrs. Pac-Man one before, but this one came out not that long ago, a few years ago. And it's got the 256 level on here where the screen's all messed up, because if you beat the game, if you make it to the very end of the game, it's not finished. Like the game just messes up. It splits down the screen, half of it's playable, the other stuff is just jumbled up randomness. This has that. It has all sorts of different Pac-Man stuff on here. It's pretty awesome. They recently dropped these arcade 1-up machines, and I have the Rampage one, I'm just saying. But as you can see, it's got Pac-Man, Pac-Man Plus on there, and it's just still blowing up after all these years. Not to even mention Pac-Man and Super Smash Bros. I know my friends don't even like playing them, but I don't like it, but I don't mind it. Because he's got a move where he shoots 2 ghosts off on the sides, he'll shoot one above him, drops a fire hydrant. I don't understand the fire hydrant thing. Anyways, my point is, there's your brief history on Pac-Man. I might go in more depth if like people like this or whatever, I don't know. But there we go. I'll check you guys later. Enjoy my videos. Goodbye.